Hi guys, my name is Ferdy and in this video I want to answer the question how to get more clients. People learn through my YouTube channel how to make a website, and some people want to do this for a living and they ask me, Ferdy, how can I get more clients? So I started to dig deep in my own life. How did I get more clients? What did I do? And I came up with 7 tips for you how to get more clients. They work for everybody, so I hope you take notes. You'll watch the video again, you'll learn a lot of things, and what I would appreciate if you come back in a few months and you have seen that those tips that you implemented work for your business, then feel free to leave it in the comments. Show people that it works and how did it work for you, what did you apply. Maybe you have another tip or another advice for people. Please feel free to share it here on this page so a lot of people can get a lot of value from this video and from the comments. So having said that, let's get started with the first tip. Become ridiculously good in what you offer. If you are a photographer, become an amazing photographer. How? By practicing, learning, trying new things, play with it, make it your hobby, become good in it. I was a photographer. I did studio photography. I watched a video on creativelife.com where I could watch a full course on how to become a studio photographer. I watched that video over and over again. When I was sitting in the bathtub, I was watching the video on my iPad. When everybody in my house was asleep, I was watching the videos, and then I bought the stuff they advised in the tutorial or in the course, and I started playing around. And in the beginning, the results were horrible. But then I became better. I found out that if I place a light over here with this strongness of light and a backlight and something over here, and a white background, oh, then it looks great. But if I put the light a little bit closer or further away, then you get this. Or when I use a bigger light diffuser, then you get a different result. I became really good in it. And what happened, I was getting asked to make photos for a big company. I need to make 120 photos for 15 euros per piece. And what I did, I set up my whole studio in a really small room, but because I didn't know what I had to do, I didn't know where to place everything. And then I made pictures of everybody. They could see it on their screen. Do you like it? Yes, you like it. Okay, I flagged it. Next one. And in that way, I was able to take 120 pictures in one day and make a lot of money with it. Why? Because I was good in my craft. I was good in what I was supposed to do for my client. My second advice for you is to build up your portfolio. Even if you have not had a paid client yet, start to practice. Make a few websites if you're a web designer. Make a lot of photos if you're a photographer. Make sure you have something to offer. Maybe you can do something for free for someone you know to say, hey, I want to practice, or for a small fee, so you can show something to your prospect client. If you go to a client to make a website for them and they say, hey, can you show us something you've done already? And you say, no, that's not a really good impression you make then. So I suggest you build up a portfolio somehow with doing things for free, doing things for a free rate, making some demo stuff, make photos of nature, or put some people in front of your camera and make pictures of them and say, hey, can I use this for my portfolio? Build up your portfolio so when you have a prospect client, you can show what you are capable of doing, and there's a bigger chance that they want to work with you. I was a wedding photographer with my wife, and what we did when we had a wedding, my wife made a beautiful blog post about it. She showed all the pictures, she posted it on Facebook and on Instagram, and what happened, people in the reactions said, hey, are you still available for next year? And in that way, by showing our portfolio to people, we got a lot of more new clients. The third tip for you is to go to a website like Upwork or Fiverr and showcase your stuff over there. Create an account, show your stuff from your portfolio from tip 2. And from tip 1, make sure that when you have a client through Upwork or through Fiverr or through a different website where you can offer your services, that you deliver high quality stuff. And when you do that, people are happy with you. You can ask them, can you leave a review on Fiverr or Upwork or whatever website you have in mind? And when they do that, you will be found better. And people that watches you, that see you through that website, see a lot of positive reviews, and that will help you to get more reviews. Because when I go to Fiverr or to a different website, I take a look at the reviews. How many great reviews are there? Because if I see 10 reviews with an average of 2 stars, I probably will not go to that person because they probably are not that good. So make sure You get yourself out there on the internet and people leave positive reviews because that will help you to get more clients. The fourth tip, show more interest in the client, in what they want, than in the paycheck that you get at the end or halfway through or before. I was hiring some people through Fiverr to make templates for my Elementor template area, and I gave them $50 for a template. I thought, you know what, I will ask 5-6 people to do that, give them $50 each for creating a template, and it horribly failed. I got one good website, one good template, and the other ones are so bad. There was even one that was just a template from Elementor itself with a different color. Besides that, everything was the same. So I think they were more attracted to the $50 I offered them than to delivering a good service. If they had delivered a good service, I wanted them to make a second template and a third one and a fourth one. But they wasted their chance with me because I was really not happy with the result. And I don't get it. If you get such a beautiful opportunity to make one page for $50, for some people that's a lot of money, and you think, you know what, I will just grab something from someone else, not make something from scratch, send it to them and collect my payment, that's really not the right attitude. And that's why I did not ask them for more service, to make a second template for me. If they delivered a beautiful template, I would have asked them, hey, can you make 5 more for this amount? And then they would have more business. So if you want to have more clients, think about what the company wants that is hiring you. Don't think about, hey, this is a great company, I'm getting paid more, I can ask more. Think about what they want. If you make a beautiful website for a client, ask them what is the goal of the website, because if you know what their goal is, maybe their goal is to get them on their email list. Well, then you should have a call to action right in front of the first impression that people see of that website. So ask people what they want, be interested in their company, be interested in the person that is hiring you for the job, instead of only being interested in the money you get paid. Yes? Okay. Okay, this is one of the most important ones, also maybe the hardest one. Reach out to people to offer your service. In 2014, I made a beautiful website, ferdykorpershoek.com. It was all about making photos, videos, and a website. It was a beautiful website. I made even a few CSS twitches, and I thought like, wow, this is amazing. And the whole day I was sitting in front of my computer waiting for clients. And then, you know what, I will go through the website one more time. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect website. Everybody that enters this website wants to see what I can offer them. But I got no clients. And I had a housemate, he was an engineer, and he said the legendary words to me, Ferdy, if I had the talent you had for making websites, I would have so much business. And at that moment, I did not know exactly what he meant, but he was an engineer. He made a beautiful portfolio, a really big folder like this. And he made 50 of them, and he went to a lot of companies in the area. He asked at the company, hey, where is the CEO? I want to speak to him. He said, this is what I can do for you. If you want to make use of my service, there's a page over here with all my contact information. Let me know. I will call you in 2 days and let me know if you want to make use of my offer. He did go to 50 people. Well, I was sitting behind my desk waiting for a client, waiting for an email that said, hey, I want you to make the biggest website in the world for me for $50,000. I know, I'm joking. But what he said to me, if I had the craft you had, I could have so much business. That made me think like, hey, I'm the one in charge to get more clients. That guy was going to 50 people. Guess what? He got an amazing job with an amazing pay rate, and I was still sitting on my computer waiting for a client. So what did I do? I emailed 3 people that I thought had an ugly website. And I said, hey, I can do better. I can make a video for you. I can make a photo for you. I can make a website for you. Combine those 3 and you have a beautiful new website that will give you more business. Guess what? 2 of the 3 people accepted my offer, and I made a website for them and I made money with them. Okay, I know 2 out of 3 is a really big ratio, but imagine 1 of the 5 people you ask to make a website for them or do business with them, whatever you offer, say yes. Well, then you have the rule of numbers. If you ask 5 people and one says yes, then if you ask 50 people, then say yes. Is that the right? Yeah, that's the right number. So that's how it works. If you ask 500 people, 100 people will say yes. And maybe say, well, I don't want to ask 500 people. Well, ask enough people so you will have enough business. It's the rule of numbers. If 1 in the 10 people say yes, ask 100 people and you will have 10 new clients. That's how it works. And then if you apply all those other tips, have a good service, create an amazing thing for them, then you can enlarge your portfolio, you get more reviews, more people want to make use of your business, and then you can make your prices higher. That's how I think when I have a business and I'm working 40 hours per week and I'm fully booked, then for me, I think it's time to raise my pay rate. But first, deliver, 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 and become really good in what you offer. The 6th tip or advice is getting better and better. Work harder on yourself than on your business. That's from Jim Rohn, so it must be really good. It's not my own idea, this is from Jim Rohn. Work harder on yourself than on your business. You can have a certain level of business that you're doing, like you're on level 5. So your pay rate is level 5, your service is level 5, what people think of you is level 5, and that's all fine for you, if you're okay with that. But by reading books, by watching beautiful motivational videos on YouTube, by investing in your own self to develop yourself, you can go to level 6 and level 7. And if you go to level 10, people will think level 10 of you. People will be ready to pay you level 10 instead of level 5. I hope you know what I mean by levels. Of course, it's not a real level, but if you develop yourself, if you put time and effort in yourself to develop yourself, to become better in communicating with people, in being happy, in being self-aware, is that the right word? Self-secure, being really happy with who you are, then people are more likely to get in contact with you or make use of your service. So work harder on yourself. Every time I go on vacation, I take with me the book Think and Grow Rich. It's in Dutch, Denk en word rijk. Really bad title with it in English. It's a really beautiful book. Or what do you think about this one? How to Make Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This one is by Napoleon Hill. This book, if you take a look, I make notes, I highlight things because it is helping me to develop myself. Every time I read it, I become happy, I get new ideas, I develop myself. And if I take a look at where I was 5 years ago and where I am, for a big part is the reason that I started developing myself. So thank you, Jim Rohn, for that amazing advice. And by the way, you can also listen to Jim Rohn on YouTube. He has beautiful videos, lectures about how to get more out of life. And I love him even if I never met him. But thanks to him and thanks to reading those books, I developed myself. And now I believe I can achieve more in life. So work harder on yourself than on your business. And if you do that, your business will grow. You get more clients. The 7th one, this is maybe already talked about a little bit, but over deliver. If you say you're going to make a website, make something extra, do something extra, or send them a thank you note with some chocolate or flowers saying, hey, thank you for doing business with you. It was a great pleasure. Good luck with your business. Something like that. Do something extra, over deliver. You know, I make tutorials for a living now, and sometimes I finish my video and then I started thinking, how can I make this video from good to wow? And I did it a few years ago with the WooCommerce tutorial, my first one in 2015. And it was finished and I was so happy to export it and to upload it as fast as possible. But then I thought, okay, what can I do to make this better? So I started watching my own video again and I implemented a few things which makes the video from wow to wow. I believe that. And that's what I try to do in my videos because this is my business, over deliver. When you are a wedding photographer, we said, okay, for this amount of hours, you get this amount of pictures. You get 500 images of your wedding. What do? We sent 600. We over-delivered. After that, we sent a beautiful USB with a beautiful case around it with a nice note saying, "It was a pleasure joining your wedding," just to give that extra feeling. You know what they do when you give them something like that? They go to friends on a birthday and they say, "Yeah, we got an extra album and we did get a beautiful USB with a beautiful text and a note, and they're so amazing." And then those people that are engaged are thinking, "Hey, we want Ferdy and Anna to do wedding photography on our wedding." That's how it works. Over deliver. Make the people that you work for think, "Wow, what did he do? He over delivered." Over deliver. So here they come, all 7. The first one, become really good in your craft. The second one, make sure you have a portfolio. The third one, put yourself out there on the internet. The fourth one, have interest in the company, in the people that you're going to work with. Do not only think about your pay rate or your check or whatever. The fifth one, reach out to other people, to other companies, call them, go to them, show them something, give them something up front as a gift. You never know what it can work out for you. The sixth one, work harder on yourself than on your business. And the seventh one, over deliver. I applied those 7 principles in one story, and I want to tell you that story. In 2014, I put myself on the internet on a free website, marktplaats.nl. It's a Dutch website, something like Upwork, but then in the Netherlands. And I said I can make websites for a really cheap amount, around 300 euros. Why? Because I just wanted to have a client. Then I found someone in the same city as where I live. He said, "Can you make a website for me?" Yes, I can. What did I do? I was really nice to that guy. I made a beautiful website because I was good at what I was doing. Then I over-delivered by also making pictures of him. And I was also making pictures of his house because he was moving. And I did some DTP work. So I was over-delivering. What did this guy do? He was sitting in the council of Maasluis, the city council. And there he said, "You know, we need a new website." And I found a guy. He makes pictures, videos, websites. He can help us. He's really friendly. He's really good looking. Yes, you agree? If you agree, like this video. If you don't agree, like this video. Okay, let's continue. So I made the website for the city council. The people from the city council, I got a friendship or a relationship with them. Not in that way, but a friendship with them. Yeah, you know what I mean. They said to me, "You ask this amount of money for this website, let's put 500 euros with it because it's really low what you ask for us." So they raised my payment for it. And because I was on good terms with them. Then the people from the city council went to the town hall and they said, "You need to watch this guy. He makes beautiful videos, photos and websites." So I started working for the town hall of Maasluis. Or the city town hall, gemeentehuis. So I started working there. Those people sent me to an organization in Maasluis. And that organization said, "Yeah, but we are looking for someone that's specifically making these kinds of pictures." But those people in City Hall, Town Hall, Maasluis said, "No, you need to watch what Ferdy does because he's really good. He can learn new things." So I started to work for that company. I got a pay rate of 45 euros exclusive tax, what was for me really pleasant. Not too much, not too little. And then after a few years I said, I want to quit because I'm having my YouTube channel, it's growing, I want to focus more on that area. And they said to me, "What do you want from us? How can we make you stay?" So I was like, "You know what? Okay, then I want to have 75 euros per hour." They said, "No problem, 75 euros per hour." That day I worked 8 hours. I delivered 8 pictures for them and I made 8 times 75 euros. All because I started with that advertisement on a free website and I applied all the principles I told you in this video. So eventually I had to say, I'm definitely going to stop now because my YouTube channel is still growing and I want to focus on one thing. And they were really sad. So they offered me 500 euros per hour. No, that's kidding. I'm kidding. It's not true. But then I quit and now I'm focusing on my YouTube channel. But please apply those principles. I believe they will change your life. I'm sure they will change your life. Especially when you develop yourself more, read the books I told you. It will change your life. And when I was sitting in front of my computer in 2014 or 2013, I thought that it was not my fault that I had no clients. because I had a beautiful website. How could I have no clients? But it was my fault because I did not reach out. I did not apply the principles I'm teaching you in this video. So if you apply them, it is up to you how many clients you get. Because as I said before, if you ask 10 people and one says yes, then if you ask 20, probably 2 will say yes. And if you need 5 clients, you need to ask 50 people to work for you. And then when you get those clients and you over-deliver and you do all the beautiful things I teach you in the video, then they will talk and you will get more clients. And by the way, 2 more things. First, Tesla. I have a Tesla. It's a beautiful car. I never saw an advertisement of Tesla in my life. It was a friend of mine that said, you need to drive in a Tesla, or at once and enjoy how it feels. And then a friend of mine got a Tesla and I started driving in his Tesla and I was like, wow! And it's electric and it's beautiful and I like Elon Musk, what he's doing, and big entrepreneur. And now I have a Tesla. Without seeing an advertisement, only people are talking. Now I am talking to you, to other people, like, wow, the Tesla is beautiful, it really drives really well. So if you over-deliver, if you deliver beautiful work, then people start talking about you. And the second thing is, don't make your prices too low. I know you want to have clients. Maybe in the beginning you can lower your prices, but when you have a portfolio, when you have clients, you're up and running, have good prices, because you are delivering a service that can help other people to grow their business. And if it grows their business, they have more profit. They have more profit because of what you did for them. So your work is really valuable. Yes, thanks for watching this video. Feel free to comment, to like this video, to subscribe for more upcoming WordPress related videos. And then you'll see me in the next video. Bye bye.